ladies, and welcome to Ivy Studio. My name is Ivy, and in today's video we'll be doing a beginner's flow, so we'll go back to the basics. If you have 2 blocks, you're welcome to grab them. We can also work with this without the blocks, but they always come in handy. So whenever you're ready, let's meet on the mat. So we're going to start in the seated position like this. You can sit either cross-legged or on your heels, whatever feels comfortable for you. We're just going to start with some gentle breathing. Bringing your hands to your knees or on your thighs and closing your eyes. Start by grounding your sit bones down into the mat and elongating your spine up towards the ceiling. Taking one big breath in and a long breath out. Just listen to this rhythm of your breath. Slowly begin to deepen. Remembering that our breath is the most important part of doing yoga. Our breath helps us guide us into each pose, guide us out of every pose, and also helps us focus and deepen in each pose. Let's do 3 more rounds of breath. And from here, keeping your eyes closed, gently start to draw circles with your head. Bringing your chin down to your chest, up towards the right shoulder. Maybe leaning behind you, letting your head drop, and then towards the left. If it doesn't feel comfortable to drop your head, you can always just do half circles by bringing your chin left to down to right and then down again. If it's okay to do full circles, feel free to do the full circles. You can decide how fast or how slow you want these circles to be. Bringing all of our awareness to the sensation in our neck and in our shoulders. Let's switch the direction that we're turning. Notice if that made any difference. Maybe it feels a little awkward if you're used to only turning one way. And again, bring all of the awareness to the sensation in our body. Let's do 1 more round. Then gently bring your head back up to center. This time we're going to draw circles with our whole upper body. You can start slow and start small. But notice how as you move, how your shoulders, they move with you too. How your spine starts to round and arch. And how your body starts to slowly move bigger and bigger. Now start to actively press your chest forward whenever you reach forward. And then round your spine whenever you reach back. Bringing in a little bit more movement to our spine. And again, let's switch direction. You can keep your eyes closed here. I've had my eyes closed the whole time. It feels very comfortable to feel from within. Really noticing what our body is doing and how it is feeling. One last round. If your round's a little bit faster than me, you can take 2. And then bring yourself back to center. Take a moment here, just grounding your sit bones again, finding center. And gently blink your eyes open. From here, bring your left hand onto the mat. Take an inhale as you reach your right arm up to the sky and over your head. Feel free to bend into your left elbow, but keep pressing your right hip into the mat. Take an inhale as we reach our arm forward and overhead. And exhale as we settle into the pose. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. From here, take an inhale as you open up your heart so your hand actually reaches back a little bit. And as you exhale, round your heart, round yourself into center, bringing your right arm down a little bit. One more time as you inhale, up and back, reaching your heart open to the sky. And exhale, rounding and bending in, closing our heart. Last round, opening the heart. Revolve, open the heart. And exhale, closing back down. So we are only moving the upper body, as you might have noticed. Inhale, reach it back to that middle point, reaching your right fingertips towards the left. And then slowly come back up to center. Take an exhale here, again centering ourselves. And this time our right hand reaches to the floor. Inhale, left arm up towards the ceiling and overhead. Letting your right shoulder away from your ear. So relaxing the shoulder down. Again, pressing your left hip into the mat. You can bend the right elbow as much as you want. Maybe it touches the floor, maybe it doesn't. And just reach your left fingertips over. And exhale, settle into our pose. Let's start with our movement. Inhale as we reach, open the heart, reach the hand back. And exhale, rolling in, rounding in our chest. Inhale, opening up. So we're basically rolling our upper body up and down. Exhale, roll it in, closing in. Last round, inhale, you might have noticed we are lifting our right elbow up a little bit more, it feels more comfortable. Exhale, back down. And then let's find our center point, reaching the left hand towards the right one more time. And then inhale, coming up to center, settle in. From here, let's come onto all fours, onto tabletop pose. So our shoulders are over our wrists and our hips over our heels. From here, just make a few circles with your shoulders, rolling our wrists, releasing our wrists a little bit from the stress that we put on them throughout the day. And then from here, reach your fingertips towards the outside of your mat. So your left fingertips towards the left, right towards the right. And from here, just swift a little bit from side to side. You can bend your elbows as much as you need or keep them straight, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then coming towards the left, let's stay here just for one breath as we give the wrist the attention that it needs. Coming over to the right side, again, just one breath, settling in. Then gently come back to center, reach your fingertips forward again. Coming back to our spine, bring your attention to your spine. As you inhale, let your stomach drop down, chest reach forward and look up towards the ceiling. Keep your elbows slightly bent. Exhale as you round the spine, complete opposite, looking in towards your belly button. Let's do that again. Inhale as we arch. This looks a lot like what we did in the beginning in a seated position. Exhale as we round. But it should be a little bit deeper this time as we have the help of our hands and knees. One more time, inhale. Keep pushing your fingers, your hand into the mat. And exhale, rounding in again, pressing yourself away from the floor. And gently come back to center. Keep pressing the floor away. Bring your weight into your left hand. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. So we are opening the chest again. And then as you exhale, bring your right arm underneath the left. Try to come down without touching the floor. So bring your shoulder down as close to the floor as possible, but without touching. Inhale, let's open the heart again. Reaching our heart, our shoulder up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, thread the needle. Again, shoulder is not touching the ground. Last round as we reach it up. Press through your left hand to send the energy up towards the right. Exhale, thread through. This time let your shoulder, your hand come down to the floor. Resting your head on the floor, finding your balance point, and then either staying here supporting yourself with your left hand, or bring your left hand around, place it on your lower back, or maybe you can grab hold of your inner thigh. You can close your eyes here for a second, but try to actively press your chest up, or lifting the chest up, should I say, towards the sky. Turning the shoulder more back, the left shoulder back to open the heart. Slowly bring your left hand back to center, pressing ourselves back up, coming back up to all fours. Finding our center, and then bring your weight into your right hand. Inhale, lifting left arm up. All our attention to our shoulder, opening the chest and the shoulder. Exhale, threading the needle, shoulder not touching the floor, so just a few centimeters off, in feeling the core engage. Inhale, let's lift it back up. Notice that energy we sent by pressing the right hand down. Exhale, thread it through. One last time, inhale as we reach our heart up to the sky. The hand is just an accessory. And exhale again, threading through. This time coming down onto your shoulder, allowing your head to rest. Just staying here, or bringing your right arm around, bringing your hand to your lower back, or maybe you can grab your inner thigh. And again, you can keep your eyes closed, but actively open up your chest and your shoulder towards the ceiling, deepening our twist. And just notice how that makes your spine feel. Slowly bring your right arm back to the mat. Press into the mat as we lift ourselves back onto tabletop. From here, tap your toes. And then press your hands into the mat as we send our hips back to our heels. Begin to round your spine, tuck your stomach in, and maybe your knees can come off the floor. Just take a few breaths here. So we send our awareness to the back of our feet, opening the back of our feet. And we don't want to lift the knees too high. It usually takes away some of the stretch. Try to keep them low towards the ground. Keeping that deep breath of your shoulders away from your ears, feeling your shoulder blades travel down along your back, along your spine. On your next inhale, press your hips all the way up to the sky for the first downward dog of today. Feel free to step out your dog here. Bending one knee, bring the other heel down, lifting your other heel. And just walk it out. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. You can keep walking or you can stay still, whatever feels comfortable for you. And just notice your upper body. Keep pressing your hands into the mat. And then slightly bend into your elbows. We don't want to lock them. Slightly bend your elbows. And just try to roll your armpits in towards each other. Notice how that creates space in your back between your shoulder blades. Then imagine that you're lengthening the sides of your body, at the same time lengthening the spine. Keep your ribs and your stomach in towards your spine, so in towards your chest or in towards your spine. And then lift your hips up high towards the sky. If you bend your knees here, that's totally fine. You want to keep the upper body lengthened. And whenever you feel comfortable with this length, then bring your heels closer to the mat. So the heels down is the last step. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale out. And then slowly walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. Folding down, hip width distance between your feet. Allow your stomach to relax for a second here. You can keep your fingertips on the mat or maybe grabbing hold of the opposite elbow. Feel free to bend into your knees. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Maybe turning your head. Maybe sighing out. And from here, let your fingertips come back onto the mat. You can bend your knees. Let's all bend our knees, actually. And on your next inhale, let's roll all the way up to standing. You can be as slow as you need. When you're all the way up, close your eyes, roll your shoulders back once or twice. And just keeping your eyes closed, bring all of your weight into your toes. Keep your stomach sucked in a little bit to help with your balance. And bring your weight into your right foot, back to your heels, and towards the left foot. Now start to draw circles here with your weight. Bring forward, right, back, left, and forward again. You can be as fast or as slow as you need to be. All of your awareness of your focus is in your feet. Notice how your body distributes the weight and how it distributes the strength. Let's change direction. So this time we're going forward, left, back to heels, and then right. And choosing your own speed. You can also choose how much weight, so how big the circles are. Maybe it's just a little bit of shift. Maybe it's nearly all of your weight that goes into the area that we want it to go to. Whenever you're ready, let's gently meet at center, bringing our weight back to center, and just settle in here, sending the energy into the mat, into the ground. Gently blink your eyes open. Next inhale, let's reach our arms all the way up to the sky, and exhale, fold down. Keep your knees bended to support. Inhale, halfway lift, lifting your chest. Exhale, plant your hands as we send our right foot back towards the back. Planting our knee down into the mat. Inhale, lifting our arms up for our low lunge pose. Exhale, relax your shoulders, settle into your pose. Now keep the stomach in here. So we're lifting our chest, but we're not arching the back as much as we can. Just lifting the chest, but keeping the core in. Notice that difference. Pressing through your back heel towards the back. We'll take one more breath in. As you exhale, lifting that back knee off the mat. Keeping the front knee bended. Kick your back heel back even more. Relax your shoulders. High lunge. Take one more breath in here as we settle into the pose. Sending your right hip forward a little bit more, squaring off the hips, and then bending your left knee just a tiny bit more if it's accessible for you. From here, straighten both your legs. Inhale. And then exhale, fold over your front leg, pyramid pose. If you want, you can step your back foot in slightly. It might make this pose a little more comfortable. Maybe rocking the hips a little bit from side to side. If you can't touch the floor, you can grab hold of your blocks, placing them on the side. If you don't have the blocks, maybe just place your hands on your shin, focusing on the balance here. If your hand's on the floor, that's perfectly fine too. And maybe you want to bring the back heel into the mat, making it a little more comfortable. But if this doesn't feel comfortable for you, keep your heel in the air. And then take an inhale as we lengthen the spine forward, and exhale as we fold it down. So we want to keep that length in your spine. You might notice you might not come down as steep as you want. You can let your head relax, that's totally fine. And now try to square your right hip in towards center. So naturally we want to open our body, naturally want to open the hip, but try to square that right hip in. You should feel a deeper stretch at the back side of your left thigh. Staying here for one more breath. As we exhale, come down just a little bit deeper. And from here, inhale as we lengthen the spine. Kick your back heel up into the air again. You might want to step it back again if you took a step forward. Bending into your front knee. Inhale, rise back up. Bar high lunge. Now here I want you to bring your right hand forward and then swing your left hand towards the back. Notice how your chest and your shoulder open up towards the left. We've been doing a lot of these chest openers today. Keep kicking the back heel back, bending that front knee, lengthening your spine up, and opening your chest just a little bit more. Now our fun exercise here, you can look at me do it once, you can do it with me, so you'll have to do it twice. From here I want you to focus on one point in front of you, on the floor. And from here, slowly and gently, try to bring your right hand down beside your foot as you reach your left arm up towards the sky, keeping the foundation in our feet. And as you inhale, we're going to come back the exact same way. This is the difficult part. Coming back into our twist. Hands reaching back and forth. Let's do it one more time. Exhale as we slowly reach down, touching the floor. Try to be as controllable as possible. Look up to the sky. And as you inhale, reach it back. Try not to wobble. Nice. Now let's reverse it before we come out of it. Left hand behind. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Open the chest. Then exhale, bring your hand into the mat. Left hand down as well. Send your left foot back, hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take it out here, a few breaths, step it out. And whenever you're ready, walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, fold back down. Next, inhale, reach all the way out to standing. Bring your arms over your head. And bring your hands to center to meet in prayer. Taking one full breath in and out. Ready for the other side. Open your eyes if you have them closed. Inhale, reaching your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, plant your hands this time. Left foot steps back. Take a big step, reaching back, knee down into the mat. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Settle in here, finding your pose. Shoulders are relaxed, stomach is in. Remember, reaching our chest up, but without arching all the way back. So we want to keep that core connection. And then take one deep breath in, kicking the back heel back. And as you exhale, lift the knee up, kicking the heel back even more. Keep bending that front knee, and then square your left hip in towards center. Take a deep breath. Stay in the pose, find the focus, find your strength without giving up. And whenever you're there, straighten your legs, and slowly fold forward. Again, hands on the floor, or on blocks, or on shin, whatever works. You might want to take a step in. Maybe your heel can come down, or maybe it stays lifted. We all have different body foundations and structure. So some people might like it with the heel down, some like it with it up, whatever works. I say that a lot, don't I? On your next inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold down. And again, focusing on the left hip. Notice how you naturally want to open up the hip for a little more room. Try to close in that room and feel the stretch in the right hamstring, right thigh. Keep the length in your spine as well. So we're actively coming into this pose and not relaxing completely in. Let's do one more breath in. Exhale, folding down just a little bit more. And then inhale, lengthen your spine again. Bring your back heel up. Step it back one step if you took one step forward. Bend your front knee, finding your strength in your legs. And then inhale, reach back up, high lunge, arms overhead. Settle into your pose first, finding your balance. And then reach your left hand forward, right arm towards the back. Opening the chest and the shoulders, so it's not just arm. Remember, the arm is just a detail, it's just an accessory. We want to focus on bringing the chest and the shoulder back. Now let's take one more breath in, ready for a little fun game. Exhale with control, bring your left hand down to the mat, reaching the right arm up towards the sky. And then inhale, coming back up, finding your balance in your legs. One more time, let's come down with control. Be as slow as you can without falling as we bring the arm up to the sky. And inhale, let's reach it back up. It's okay to wobble, but stay balanced. Of course, it's best if we don't wobble. Now let's reverse. Bringing the right hand back, left arm up to the sky as we open. This time it's okay to arch a little bit in the back. And then exhale, windmill your arms down. Plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Good job. And from here, gently walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. Exhale, find your fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine forward. Exhale, fall back down. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the ceiling, arms over your head. Looking up to the sky, and then exhale, bring your hands in front of your chest in prayer. Close your eyes. We have one more little sequence, a little flow to go through. So stay strong, stay with me. Let's do one more breath in and out. Gently blink your eyes open, and then inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach your heart open. And exhale, plant your hands, bring your right foot back towards the back wall. An exact same thing as before, but this time without bringing the back knee down. We're gonna inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, lengthen both your legs. And exhale, fold down, pyramid. We're not gonna stay here for long, so no need to move the back foot. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold down again. And inhale, lengthen the spine, bend the front knee. And then come all the way up, back into our high lunge. Now from here, I want you to swing your back heel into the mat. Open your hips up towards the right. And then bring your arms down parallel to the floor for your warrior pose, warrior two. Keep bending your front knee. And notice if you can see your big toe. So I want your inner thighs to be working here to open the hips even more. Before we roll this closely, now is your chance to open. Relaxing the shoulder, you might even want to roll them back a little bit, and then deepen into your pose. Take an inhale as you lengthen your front leg, and exhale, bend down again. One more of these as we inhale, lengthen the front leg, straightening the front leg, and exhale, bend down, this time staying down. Let's add in our reverse that we're so familiar with. Bring your hands to the back. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. And exhale, bring yourself back to center. Strong arms, and then straighten your front leg again. From here, I want you to bring your fingertips forward as you rise that right hip up towards the sky. So we are bringing our right hip up towards the sky as a string is lifting you up to the ceiling. Reaching your fingertips forward, And then place your hand either on your shin, your ankle, or maybe on the floor, the inside of your foot of your leg. Bring your right hand to your hip. Again, opening up your chest, your shoulder towards the ceiling, maybe looking up towards the sky. And as a detail, we can add our arm, reaching our arm up towards the ceiling. Stay stable in your foundation here, and just lengthening your chest up, lengthening your spine forward. So the point here is not to come down as far as you can. The point is to lengthen both sides of the body. So even our left side should be lengthening towards the front. Take one more breath in. And exhale, bend into your left knee. Windmill your right hand down. Plant your left hand outside of your foot. Step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Take one breath in here. Remember, we are lengthening our spine. Exhale up. Now walk your feet to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your chest. Exhale, fold it back down. Inhale, come all the way out to standing. Bring your arms over your head, lift your chest. Exhale, hands to heart center, close your eyes. Now we have the other side to go, you know what's coming. Inhale, open your eyes, lift your arms up over your head, and slowly fold down, exhale. Lifting up halfway, and as you exhale, plant your hands, this time left foot steps back towards the back. Keeping your knee in the air, pressing your heel back, lifting yourself up, arms overhead. Exhale, settle in. Bounce your shoulders here. And just keep strong. Take one more breath in. And out, bending your knee even more. And then straighten your front leg. Exhale, fold down to your pyramid. And just take one more breath in as we lengthen, finding our pose, our shape. And then exhale, coming down again. Next, inhale, lengthen back up, bend your front knee. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring your arms out to the ceiling one more time. Swing your left heel into the mat. Keep your front knee bended. Bring your arms down parallel to the floor, warrior two. Just finding your foundation here, stepping firmly into the outside of your back foot. And then with your inner thighs, open up your hips even more. Let's add in our reverse. Bring your left hand to your lower back. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. And exhale, bring it forward again. Now from here, straightening your front leg. Inhale. Exhale, bend it down. One more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend it down even more. And then inhale, lengthen up towards the sky. From here, reach your right arm forward. Left hip reaches back and up. Reach forward as much as you can. Staying here with your upper body and only reaching your hand down. So remember, we're not folding down. We're reaching our upper body, our spine forward, lengthening the sides of our body. Raising your hand maybe on the floor, maybe on your ankle, on your shin. And then opening your chest and your shoulder up towards the ceiling. Last thing, left hand reaches up to. Stay strong in your legs here, pressing firmly into your feet. One more breath in. Exhale, bring your left hand back down to the mat. Plant both your hands into the mat. Reach your right foot back, all the way back for downward dog. And then gently bring your knees into the mat again. Send your hips back to your heels, forehead to ground, child's pose. Catching your breath here. Allowing your whole body to completely relax, surrendering into the mat. one more breath in. Notice your body expand. And exhale out. Relax just a little bit more. And from here, we're going to come all the way onto our stomach. It's time for relaxation now, so don't worry. And from here, I want you to bring your left hand closer to you, right arm further away from you, so closer to the edge of the mat. And then walk your hands in each opposite direction. Walk them as far as you can. Maybe your right hand can't come as far, that's totally fine. Or maybe both of your arms can be straight. And then relax your chin on your arms. If your right hand or arm is not totally straight, you can bring your forehead to your head or to your forearm. And just relax your body here as we give our shoulder a nice and deep stretch. Notice if it feels best with your palms down or up. Usually it's deeper when our palms are facing down, but maybe it works different from you. And slowly walk your hands back to center. Let's switch side. So switch the position of your hands. And then walk your hands again in opposite directions. Maybe this time your left arm is not able to be straight. That's totally fine. Allowing your head to relax. If you have a block, you can also place the block underneath your forehead. And slowly walk your hands back to center. From here, flip around onto your back. So we are laying on our spine, on our back. Bend your knees, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big pat, rock a little bit from side to side. And from here, grab hold of your feet from the outside and bring your feet further apart from each other so your knees are searching down towards your armpits. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Press your feet into your hands for happy baby. Pressing our heels up towards the sky, but our hands are firmly grabbing onto the feet to bring our knees closer to the armpits. Just notice how that feels for your spine. Maybe you can stay static, or maybe you prefer to rock gently from side to side. You can close your eyes, breathing deep and slow. And just slowly release the grip of your feet, straightening your legs down onto the mat, relaxing your arms for your final rest, Shavasana. Relaxing our whole body, giving our body the time it needs to reset, restore. Feel free to stay in the Shavasana for as long as you need. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Let me know if you enjoyed it and if there's anything else you'd like to see me do. Thank you so much again. I hope to see you again in the next video. Namaste.